Hi there, YouTube. It's literally Halloween, so happy Halloween, although you guys will not see this on Halloween probably, so hope you guys all had a happy Halloween. They're currently playing the Monster Mash right now. The school next door is getting out and all the kids are in costume. And I thought that we would go ahead and create a flower arrangement. Yesterday, we went out and we cut everything because we expected a freeze today and we got it. So literally everything is nipped out there, but I have a ton of beautiful blooms from the garden to enjoy to make one final hurrah arrangement. And Matt literally said that this looks like a spring wedding because there's so much stuff in bloom right now. Like we have coneflowers, we have scabiosa, we have snapdragons, hydrangeas, yarrow, hollyhocks, delphiniums, what are these, foxgloves. I have so much of this Pride of Gibraltar, which I'm gonna use as foliage for this arrangement. Yeah, we have a ton of stuff to use, so this is gonna be quite an eclectic arrangement, and I just thought we would just sit down and arrange all this beautiful stuff before, you know, there's nothing to arrange with. Oh yeah, and then I also have this beautiful gomphrena too. I almost forgot about it because it's just sitting on the table since it's already dried. And I thought today we would use this footed milk glass vase because I thought that this would be really pretty and clean to go with all of the color that's gonna be up at the top. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and move this stuff out of the way just a little bit since we have so much going on. And let's start with just foliage to begin with. I have so much of this Pride of Gibraltar to work with. I'm gonna try to go for the biggest stems that also have a couple of blooms on them because I noticed that some of these had these beautiful purpley blue blooms at the top. And I thought they would be so pretty draping over the sides of the arrangement. So with Pride of Gibraltar, all you have to do is just strip the bottom leaves and it comes off pretty easily, honestly. I noticed that if I just do a downward motion, it normally comes right off and you have a nice clean stem to work with. So I think this one's gonna go. Actually, let's cut this down a little bit. Just a little bit more. Perfect. And I'm just gonna go through and do that same thing until we have a nice base to work with. Normally I would have already cleaned the Pride of Gibraltar before placing it in water, but we harvested flowers literally last night at like 6 p.m., 7 p.m., and I didn't feel like doing all that, so I just came in and shoved them in a bucket of water. Like I still hear the Monster Mash going on. That has to be the longest song ever. I should have brought a garbage can in here so that I could put all these leaves in there. I'm gonna go grab one. Let's cut that down just a little bit. I think that that is an absolutely beautiful base to start with. And I love this blue-green color. And I've noticed that Pride of Gibraltar is an amazing foliage for flower arrangements because this stuff lasts at least 2 weeks in the vase without even looking a bit dried. It has kind of a succulent feel to it, and I think that that's why it lasts so long in the vase is because it's kind of got almost a waxy leaf. Like you can tell that there's a lot of water content in there. I actually am gonna add just a couple more branches. After looking at it from the front, I'm like, it could use just a couple extra. And since I have it already cut, I might as well use it. Oh yeah, that's a lot better to me. It just looks more well-rounded, if that makes sense. Like, look at the shape of that. That's so pretty to me. Now that I have my glasses on and we can see a little better, yeah, that does look really, really good. I'm gonna take this Pride of Gibraltar down because I think we're done with our foliage base. Now let's go in with some flowers. I wanna start with the biggest flowers first, which I think I definitely don't have anything bigger than this incredible hydrangea. Like literally, this is about the size of my head. Like this is insane. I'm so excited to have blooms this big. And these are already fairly dried, so they don't even need to really be in water, but I am gonna sink them down into the water. Pretty. And this is normally how I make a flower arrangement. I'll put something in, I'll look at it from one angle, I'll walk all the way around and make sure that I like the way that it's looking, and then I'll kind of move on from there. And I always start with my biggest elements first and foliage. Next, let's use this hollyhock. I've never used a hollyhock in a flower arrangement before, so this is gonna be interesting. And I only have one, so I gotta make this count. Oh my God, that's so pretty. Just said there's wild turkeys in our yard, but I don't believe him. What the heck? There's a turkey out there. Oh my gosh. Whoa. That's so neat.
Off the fence.
What?
You can just jump over the fence. I don't know why she's not.
Right.
Yes, I'm in your yard too.
Oh my gosh. Like, there are turkeys everywhere. This is crazy. There are so many. Now they've moved on to the neighbor's yard across the street. Wow, there were like 6 or 7 of them. Well, that was literally the neatest thing. There were literally, I think, 7 or 8 turkeys in our yard, and they've moved on. I can literally see them across the street right now, and they're fighting in the front yard of one of my neighbor's houses. That's so random. And it's like kind of neat that that happened literally on Halloween Day. It's like the turkeys are coming and it's time for Thanksgiving to come on in, I guess. Now back to our regularly scheduled programming, where I feel like you're not even gonna be able to see me because this flower arrangement's already covering me up. I think the next thing we're gonna do is go in with these beautiful coneflower. I couldn't believe that I had coneflower in bloom still. These are kind of short stemmed though, so I'm gonna have to kind of just tuck them in towards the bottom. We're gonna leave those as a set of 3 altogether to have a bigger impact because they're so short and they just kind of have to be tucked in. Got rid of that leaf so that it shows off the blooms just a little more. Yeah, I like that. Let's go ahead and add this beautiful Dalmatian peach foxglove. I've never used a foxglove in a flower arrangement before, so this will be interesting to see how long it lasts. Maybe we'll put it on the other side. I want to go in with some of these Bama white pincushion flowers. These are gorgeous and I think are going to make this look super whimsical. And I love how long the stems are so that they can kind of dance in the arrangement. Then we're going to go in with some snapdragons. These were volunteers and they're absolutely gorgeous. I think this was Potomac white. And I'm kind of shocked how they kind of came back true to type. Like very true. Like that looks exactly like the Potomac white that I grew from seed. Super strong stem, really large bloom. So pretty. Maybe we'll try some feverfew over here. Maybe that'll bulk up this side a little bit. I actually do kind of like that, just like that. We are getting to almost overstuffed territory. Okay, let's add some yarrow to this. I'm gonna do that and a bunch too. And this is the yarrow we're working with right here. This is the Colorado mix. It has pale pinks, pale whites, purples, a couple of creamy yellows. It's very pretty. And even if it doesn't get water, it's kind of fine because yarrow dries beautifully. I think it is in the water though. Sometimes when I make like big, full, overflowing arrangements, I'm not sure which side is gonna end up being the front. I thought it was gonna be this one, but that side looks really pretty too. Let's see if we can sneak these roses in as well. I don't know if I can even fit them at this point. It'd be so nice to have them like right here. Love it. Don't know if I can fit these ones in there too. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, and somehow I have to fit these last two Olivia Rose Austin, David Austin roses in there. These are just too pretty. But where could they go? Truly, I'm not sure if that's in the water, but I really don't care at this point because if they go fast, they can just go fast. I just want this to be full and exactly the way that I want it to look. I have two limelight blooms that have faded to pink. They're very short though, so these are gonna have to be used. Actually, they can just go anywhere because they'll dry fairly pretty. And then the last thing that I have to add are these gompphrenas, which I'm just going to kind of stick in randomly to finish this arrangement off. And these gomphrena are completely dried, so they can just be shoved in. It doesn't really matter if it hits the water or not. And I think we might be done. I've got to be so honest. It is stunning. Wow, it literally does look like a wedding arrangement or something. And it looks like so eclectic. I love it. Like it literally does look like somebody went into their garden and just picked out random things, which I really, really like. I don't feel like you would get this at a, florist. The roses look so pretty in there. The hydrangeas complement it so well. I love the pincushion flowers. They just add such a nice whimsy to the arrangement. The gomphrena is really pretty. That hollyhock is stunning. Would definitely cut hollyhocks again for flower arrangements. And I really, really like this peach Dalmatian foxglove. I just think that that is so pretty. The Pride of Gibraltar looks good. I'm really proud of this, and this is gonna make me happy for days, probably 5 to 7 at least. Let me go ahead and show you the right side of the arrangement. The back is fairly empty. I just kind of left that empty because I know it's probably gonna face a wall. And then this is the other side. I love it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you've made a final flower arrangement and what blew you away from your garden this late in the season that is just still giving you tons of blooms, because this is absolutely gorgeous. When I looked around at my garden, I really didn't think that there was that much color, but now I'm like, wow, I'm so impressed that in literal October, the last day of October in Colorado, I have this much color. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys around for whatever video I come up with for next time. Bye guys.
Oh my gosh.
Is that not gorgeous?
That really does look like a wedding.
Right? That's what I thought. I was like, wow.
It's beautiful.
And here it is in its final spot.